Hi teachers, my name is Jenny Zhong. Welcome to my major applied research project presentations about a wonderful educational technology tool. BrainPOP. In this presentation, I will tell you what is BrainPOP and how we can use it in teaching and learning. Lastly, I will show you how my school teachers and students feedback on BrainPOP as well as a brief analysis on the study of the effectiveness of BrainPOP. Let's get started now. BrainPOP is a platform with animated resources that support educators to teach different subjects and topics at school. It arouses students' interest in learning and engaged to the class activities as well as self-learnings at home. In addition, it is not only run in a computer platform, it also supports other mobile devices. In each topics or units, there are short movies to introduce the concepts. Students can assess their understanding through quizzes, games, and other activities, such as worksheets or graphic organizers. You can easily find hundreds of animated videos organized in the platform. The platform covers a wide range of the subjects with one subscription. Subjects include math, science, social studies, English, health, arts and music, and engineering and technologies. All the contents is highlighted to the standards including the Common Core. Before I show you more about the BrainPOP, it is important for you to know these two famous BrainPOP characters, Robot Moby and Tim, and they are going to introduce BrainPOP to you. Please enjoy.
BrainPOP has a fresh new look. It's big and fun and easier to use, and get this, it's mobile friendly and can be used on computers, tablets, and phones without installing an app. Our homepage should look familiar, with today's feature showcasing the movie and other cool things you can do, like make a concept map or play a related game. Dive into our subjects and units to find just the topic you're looking for. Enjoy the movie, or use our features to test your understanding, express what you've learned, and play around with new ideas. Save your work in My BrainPOP, where student activity can be assessed individually or viewed by class. Teachers will dig our new Teach This Topic section, where you can mix a quiz and find lesson ideas and more from BrainPOP educators. And don't forget Game Up. Completely redesigned with game collections and the Game Finder to help you find the games you want to play. We hope you'll like the new design. Our goal is to help you find the BrainPOP stuff you've grown to love and to introduce you to exciting new ways of using BrainPOP. We're working closely with teachers and students to improve your BrainPOP experience. This is just the beginning of good things to come. Thanks for watching.
So, how to get started? Before the school term starts, you should begin to create the classes you will teach in the academic year. The steps are very simple. After you log in, just click My Classes and then click New Class. If you teach the same class, then you just write the class name. And it's important to create a class code for individual subjects. So if you teach them multiple subjects, you should have different class code. So this is my math class. So I just write Y2F math class and then I click create. And what you need to do next is just ask the student to input the class code and enter your class, and then you can begin the wonderful BrainPOP lessons. What do your students need to do? They just need to go to the BrainPOP website, click enter the code, and then they input the class code that you already created before, and then click submit. If they have their own account, then they can actually input the username and password and then click login, then they will in your class. But if they are new students, then what they need to do is just sign up now and then they create their own username and password. Remember, even though they go to your multiple classes, they don't have to create an account for every single one. They just need to create once. How do I like to organize my BrainPOP lesson? I like to start with a short animated video at the beginning of the lessons. It is a very simple and easy way to get them to engage and focus on the topics that you would like to teach. Then, I would like to use the BrainPOP activity. They have different activity worksheets graphic organizer, and vocabularies. So you just need to click the assign the work and then click the class you want them to doing it. The students can do it either in pair or by themselves. It is important to set up some homework assignments in order to consolidate what they have learned at class. The simplest way is just assign the quizzes for them to do it at home, and what you need to do is just click quizzes and then click assign. But if you want to actually give them multitask to do, so you can use the assignment builder. Then you can add the make a map and some other activities. And I personally really like the newsletter things because they got some news related to that topics that the student can browse. And I found it a lot of advanced students really enjoy reading it. We also encourage students to do some self-learning on the related topics.
I like BrainPOP videos because at the end, something funny always happens. I don't like assessment, but I like BrainPOP quizzes. I usually watch BrainPOP at home until one day I found a giant squid video on BrainPOP. Our class always talks about it. I can't wait to tell Sebastian. I love giant squids. My class always talks about other interesting animals from BrainPOP.
So I like to use BrainPOP in my class because my kids really learn from the videos, especially when we're learning a new topic. They like to watch the videos, do the quizzes, and even sometimes go on to the not the secondary, but the senior BrainPOP to watch more advanced videos.
What I love about BrainPOP is the way that the animations are so well produced and they present knowledge in a really fun and child-friendly manner. Also, my kids, they like to, when they finish watching one video, it will often suggest other videos for them to watch, and then they'll just keep diving deeper and exploring into different parts of different subjects and other knowledge areas.
Last but not the least, I would like to use some studies to explain why BrainPOP is so successful. This study is about the effectiveness of the BrainPOP, which is taking place in 2009 by the SEG Research. According to their research, students in the classes using BrainPOP saw a significant improvement in their pre-test and post-test score for the SAT 10 assessment in different areas. It is easier to understand how BrainPOP is so effective when we compare the students who use BrainPOP and the control group students that are not using the BrainPOP. Look at the figure 2. You can see a huge difference between the student using BrainPOP and not using BrainPOP in terms of their scores in the SAT 10 result as well. Next, I would like to use Richard Miner's studies. Richard Miner is an educational psychologist. He is best known with his multimedia learning theory. In multimedia learning, our cognitive will use different systems to process visual and verbal informations. Richard Miner found that students with a text containing illustrations near to the corresponding works generated about 65% more useful solutions than those who only read the text. Based on the result, his first principle on the multimedia learning theory is it is better to present an explanation in works and pictures than solely in works. He tried to present the multimedia in different timing. The result shows that students are better understanding and explanations when corresponding works and pictures are presented at the same time but not separate times. 50% more useful solution generated when listening to the navigation and watching the animation at the same time. 75% more useful solution generated when they read the text including illustration placed near to the text. This has become his second principle. When giving a multimedia explanation, presenting corresponding works and pictures contiguously rather than separately. His next experiments was presenting works in audio narration format or visual on-screen text. 50% more useful solution generated if students watching and listening to the animations. The reason is very simple. If we watch the animation and the on-screen text at the same time, it may overload our visual process system. When we receive the information from two different systems, visual and audio at the same time, our brain will automatically build connection between the information and form the knowledge. In conclusion, BrainPOP's activity design are effective to learning with animations, audio, video, and key terms sold at the same time. There are many extended activities for different ability students. It is very smart to use specific characters because it strengthens the connection between the children learners and the BrainPOP. Another important factor is the user-friendly interface. As a teacher, the easy setup procedure can save our preparation time, and it is very good to be able to check students' progress, including their quizzes score and the activities log. Thank you for listening.